keeping you connected to our community. 11 Connects.
Thanks so much for joining us on 11 Connects. I'm your host, Tony Keith. Today, I'm on site on location, Revolution Jewelry Works, joined by the owner, you know her, Jennifer Farnes. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking custom jewelry today, and so a message, if you're at home and you're one of those last-minute gift givers, don't be that person. You know it never pays off. They open the gift, they're like, thanks. Come up with something special, and that's where RJW comes into play for folks out there, but it does take some time. So talk about that real fast.
So our specialty really is custom design. That's about 70% of what we do, and we have 5 full-time jewelers on staff, so all of the work is done here, the casting is done here, everything like that. But one of the things with custom is because every piece we make is one of a kind, it does take a little bit of time. So we really encourage people to try to stop in as soon as you can, especially if you're thinking about holiday gifts. Now is the time to be starting those processes of doing a custom design before we get too close to the holidays, and then we've already got our cutoffs and it's not going to work.
We've got some examples that, of work that has been done here at RJW, and we're talking whatever your vision is, essentially you guys can help it come to life. What kind of, when you sit down and work with somebody, have they ever been like, nobody can do this, can you guys do this? You get that a lot?
Yeah, I mean, as long as physics allows, this is the team to build it. And we really say you don't have to come in, like if you've got a sketch on a napkin, that's fine. If you have no idea whatsoever, that's okay too. We encourage people to maybe, you know, do a little bit of snooping around on our website and Pinterest, figure out some styles that are appealing to you. But we have people come in all the time with heirloom gold and heirloom diamonds. Well, don't sell them out, like repurpose them into something new. We do our casting here, so we can use those old golds and we can use old silver and we can use heirloom diamonds, and we can build you something that's brand new to you using all of those memories that you've been gifted. You
know what you're doing, and I'm a person with no style, but my wife, my sisters, my mom, they've got so much style, and I've got a feel for, you know, what they might like.
Yeah.
Let's say I come in, sit down, and just talk about their personality. Do you think you guys could come up with something?
We actually base quite a few customs off of just personality traits and pictures of jewelry that they already own that are like some of their favorite pieces. So there's ways that we can incorporate those ideas, but you can also come in and we can start a custom design and start going down a certain path, and you can be able to gift just a rendering that looks like a digital photograph. But then, if it's not exactly what they're looking for, you can bring in that person and we can make those tweaks with them now that they know that they're getting a custom. So you don't have to lock in on a design and worry about whether or not they're going to love it, because you can still have them involved in the process while giving a custom.
I love that point. So if you don't want to mess up on the gift giving, and you know what I'm talking about when it's the mess up, it's the face when they're like, oh, thank you. You can do this ahead of time. And the presentation at the end around the holidays, that's the time to give it away. But we've touched on a bunch of different topics. What do you want to let our viewers know about why they should get in as soon as possible?
You know, we average a custom a day with our turnaround. We do the highest volume of one-of-a-kind designs in the whole state. And we really want people to think about coming in as soon as you can so we can get started and you don't have to miss out on the holidays, because we can still give you that image in a picture frame. But if we get started now, you're not going to miss out on being able to give that something really unique and special.
So important, sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Even if you're thinking around December time, get in now while you can. Average turnaround time for some of these custom works. Let's say something that's, you know, basic but still pretty complex.
You know, typically our start time is 6 to 8 weeks is what we're looking at.
6 to 8 weeks. There you go. Well, hey, thank you so much. As always, their website, rjw.rocks. Easy to remember, but best thing, come in person and meet Jennifer yourself.
Yeah.